Hello, 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 hello. I am here and live and ready to do things. I don't know. Hello, anyone that's here. What is wrong with my. Is that my frame rate? Okay. Whatever. It seems fine now. Let's go. Um. I had an adventure recently, actually, with Gawain and Navin. August was going to come and then had to leave. We trekked out to the absolute middle of nowhere to look at a village being eaten by the void. And it sure was being eaten by a void, or by the void. It was unsettling and unpleasant, and I did not like it. So now I am back here and not looking at weird villages, and this suits me much better. I've been working on the highway some. Not a whole lot, but like any. Hey DJ, it's good to see you. Uh, I like just started. You're good. I was talking about the Void Eaten village that Navin showed to Gawain and me. Not a fun place. Not a fun place. Not a fun place. Uh, no spawn proofing out there either. I'm not really sure what anyone else has been up to. I haven't really talked to anyone else since the whole that. I said I wanted to talk to Gawain, but then I didn't like follow up on that. I should follow up on it. I I don't think I've changed my mind, but I don't know. If there's, I don't know. I'm trying very hard to be a good person, a person worth having around, and if there are things that I can do about it that people can help me with, then I want to pursue them. I mean, mostly so far it's just been infrastructure. Which is all fine and good, but doesn't actually, mean anything about me as an entity. Hi, I guess I'm being depressed and existential. Hi, streamer, I'm being depressed and existential. And farming trees, but I am often farming trees. I guess I'm also often depressed and existential. LMAO, same mood. Same mood, worm hat. I had a philosophy class today and I'm feeling things. Oh, mood. I haven't taken a philosophy class in years, but I remember what it was like. They just say things and you're supposed to like not completely have just a sort of moral dilemma over everything in your life or something. I don't know what they, like, expect, but... I'm thinking things over and there's nothing wrong with that. That's true, that's true. I don't know what's real anymore. Is anything real? No, you know what's real? What's real is these trees. These trees are real, and I'm chopping them down. Thank goodness for trees. I mean, I don't think we have to thank goodness. I mean, like, I'm the one who keeps planting them. So these ones at least. These ones are mine. And everyone else's, but, like, I put them here. Thank Moth for trees. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. The tree provider. I didn't even make the other levels to the tree farm. Someone else made those. I just made the oak farm. It means that someone took the infrastructure I provided and, like, expanded it, which is a really cool and good feeling, and I'm really happy that whoever did that did that. Disciples of Moth planted the other... I don't even know who planted the other trees. I don't know who planted the other trees. It could have been anyone. I don't know if they're my disciples. They might hate me. What disciples? What are you talking about? The zombies planted the trees? Stranger planted the trees? Who planted the trees? IDK fam. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess I can always ask around. But you know something? What do you know? World hard and cold. Yeah. I came from a cold place, you know. I came from a very snowy place. I didn't actually see snow for a long time because I was underground in a cave. Trees also cold, but strong and sturdy. Mm-hmm. I like trees. Again, trees aren't a thing I really was familiar with long ago. But I like them a lot now. That they're really useful. You can make torches from them. Yeah, I like the sky too. Not a big fan of the void, but like sky up above, that's cool. Sky pretty? Sky is pretty. Big fan of the sky. my camera tilted? My camera might be tilted. Hang on. To tilt it this way. Yeah, it's better, I think.
Moth?
Hello?
Hi!
Jackdaw!
Good to see you. It's been a little bit.
It's good to see you too. What have you been up to?
I was away for a bit. I've got some secondary farms a little bit further out, and usually when uh, usually when I go out that way, I try to uh, make it a worthwhile trip. So uh, I was away a little bit longer than I was planning. But now that I'm back, I've been working on also building out a farm underneath Costco.
Oh, okay. What kind of farm?
I've got so far. I've got wheat and pumpkins right now. Wheat for bread for the villagers that I cured, and then pumpkins because I finally have all the ingredients to make pumpkin pie. And I have the sugarcane out back, so I'm gonna hopefully be switching to that as a more sustainable food source.
Nice. If you're willing to do another farm, if you wouldn't mind making like a, I mean, you've got the melons out back, the fantasy Costco, but if you wouldn't mind making like more, I have a 1-to-1 melon trade.
Okay. All right. I have a bunch that I've been collecting, and I was planning on hopefully expanding that a bit. So yeah, if you have a good trade for that, I can definitely bring those
Yeah, I
over.
have 1-to-1 melons to emeralds. It's really good.
That is really good. Here's the sentence. So what have you been up to?
Farming, working on the highway. You've seen the highway, right?
I have seen the highway. Are you the one who you're the one who made it wider?
Yeah.
It looks so much. It's so much easier to walk on. Thank you.
Yeah, the other day, Navin took Gawain and me to see a weird village that was
Navin mentioned that. Yeah.
I think that's all I've really been up to.
Okay. Any more progress on the whole community project thing?
This thing?
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that there was a new floor had been installed. That looks
I didn't
beautiful.
even. Oh, that's gorgeous. I asked
Oh, so that wasn't
Whimsy
you?
to. I asked Whimsy to design it.
Oh, Lindsay did a great
I
job.
didn't
I
even
love
see.
it.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
It feels like a very nicely made chessboard.
It does.
Lovely.
Oh, this is so cute.
I know.
And then the villagers are just down.
Oh, there's another one of those guys.
Again?
Yeah. I don't think it'll be able to get up. I should be able to shoot it from here. Hi. Yeah, I'm not sure if it might be a little bit awkward because the ceiling's already kind of low. I'm not sure if putting half slabs up there would help because then there'd still be the 2 blocks for the baby villagers, but hopefully not enough clearance for the golem. I'm not positive though. That's a thought because
I'm not sure.
they do seem very persistent.
I mean, I was hoping one would be enough, but they don't seem to be content with that.
Yeah, I think the room might be a little too big.
And like, it's fine. I mean, the room is big. It doesn't freak me out as much as like being in
your house?
very small space or like in my house with an iron golem. But I don't like it.
Yeah, no, completely understandable. Do you have any wood perchance?
Not on me, but I have so much at the oak farm. How much do you want?
Okay. Just enough. What I've been doing is I've been building a fence to divide the room in half before I attack the golems. That way I don't have to worry about getting murdered.
How much do you?
I mean, if you get me like a A few logs should be fine.
Few logs?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on my way back.
Cool. No, there's probably an easier way to do this, but the fence was the main thing that came to mind. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
And you, sir, you are a different farmer. Where's my farmer? There you are.
I have more planks. Okay. Oh God.
What?
I just got an impromptu shower.
Oh no.
I walked into the water on accident. I'm okay.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm okay. A little bit damp. I would like to place this last fence block, please. Thank you. All right. Move, please. I don't want to hit you. No, there might be a way to set it up if we can figure out the exact mechanics of how they're spawning. We might be able to set it up so that they'll spawn trapped, and then there could be an iron farm if desired, or we could just leave it there like the other one.
I mean, I wouldn't object to an iron farm as long as I didn't have to interact with it.
But yeah, I'm thinking if you get another one on the other side confined, I would think that is probably enough. How wide is the room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's narrow enough that you shouldn't need any on the sides, but oh God, that guy appeared to be having some unpleasant dreams. He was shaking. Several of them are shaking. I'm not really sure why.
I mean, they shouldn't
be. They're just kind of trembling.
Is it because you killed the iron golem?
I mean, I hope not. I maybe. But yeah, if you have another one on this side, I think they should. Mm-hmm. Most if not all, the room should be in range. So the next time one spawns, we can I can try to figure out how to trap it. How did you get this one boxed away? Did somebody help you with that? Oh,
it was not a fun time.
No,
it took so long.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Have you been breeding the villagers, or has someone else been doing that?
I think just me.
Mm-hmm. It's quite a good number now.
I'm not the only one who's been putting job blocks in, though.
Ah. Oh yeah, I did add in another Fletcher the other day. I was selling sticks. And I'll leave the fences in here just in case they need to be put back up.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, I was also gonna ask, like, is there anything that I could do that would be helpful in terms of what you're working on? Because I know I've been in the area, but not necessarily really contributing, and I'd like to make sure I'm being helpful.
I'm not sure. Most of what I've been working on recently has been the highway, and I just mostly need oak and stone for that, and Stars has a cobblestone generator now, apparently.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I was gonna say I have lots of stone, but if they have infinite stone, then that probably renders that less useful.
I mean, I wouldn't complain about, like, stone that I don't have to put effort towards.
Fair. Yeah, but I have many stacks, and I've got lots of cobblestone that I'm gonna smelt for experience. So if you would like some stone, I could definitely bring you some.
Yeah.
But yeah. Uh, have you interacted with sleep more lately?
Not sure if it was before or after we last talked.
Okay. Because it sounded like he was kind of wanting to be involved in the whole community planning thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the main project currently, the community center?
Yeah, but like I said, Whimsy's working on it right now, so I haven't really been.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking we could have like a
Okay.
main room and then have like other rooms split off from it, like maybe an
Mm-hmm.
enchanting room.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. I have a little enchanting setup down in my basement
Oh,
of the
okay.
Costco, but having another one in a uh on the other side of the village uh might be useful. Um, how can you uh I would like to understand how to make one of these, and I think I get
Uh,
kind of the idea. What is the pattern exactly of the lighting?
okay. So the pattern here, come over here. The pattern is, it's one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go down one and over two, like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's like sugarcane.
I have no clue. I've never made a sugarcane farm. But
But
this
yeah,
this
that's
tiles, and you
the
want to have them be 2, 4,
okay. Yeah,
like
I
that.
recognize this
Yeah.
pattern. Okay, and then do you wait for all of it to grow and then harvest it all together, or
Okay, so the options here are to do that, which is the most efficient in terms of like getting wood, but it's
mm-hmm.
not. You don't get a replacement rate of saplings, and the other option
Mm-hmm.
is to just sort of harvest them as they grow, in which case you
Mm-hmm.
can probably get a slightly more than replacement rate of saplings as long as you're doing that.
Okay. Oh, the other thing I wanted to ask you, are there any enchantment books that would be useful to you with the stuff that you're working on? Because
I mean, I
the
can't.
fantasy Costco it's not quite ready for formal opening, but for friends, I've been putting some stuff on hold, so to speak.
I can't use enchantment books, so.
But like, if there's, can I enchant any of your tools for you?
Oh,
I've got lapis.
I, I'm sorry, I didn't think you were going to offer that.
No, of course. That's part of the
You,
fantasy Costco services.
huh? Um, I don't know. It'd be nice to have a fortune axe in addition to my silk touch axe. I could go
Okay.
grab another one. You'd have to.
I'd have to disenchant it,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, I can do that. I've got a bunch of Fortune 3 books now. But no, I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that you wouldn't be able to put them on the tools.
All right. One of you fellows sells axes. You're a Fletcher. I don't know villagers
What
by.
is this? Is this one? Eyepatch.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
But yeah,
Oh, where'd you go?
this is the disenchant block. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm right here.
Where'd the axe
Did I
go?
pick it up? I picked it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take this silk touch off it.
Thank you.
Mhm. Cool. And then I mean, I don't know if you want to come with me. I can show you the farms and stuff that I've
I'd love
been
to come
working
with
on.
you.
I could show you my basement. promise there's no Amontillado down there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. The stranger's right. This is at the cloud level. I didn't have particle effects turned on, but there are clouds poking through the ceiling. But no, I don't know if you had the chance to meet her. There's someone new that arrived in the village.
Oh?
Named Sylph.
I haven't heard of a Sylph.
Yeah, they from what I gathered, there's some sort of aquatic hybrid creature. Yeah, he can breathe underwater. We had an interesting time over at the fishing den. I sat on the dock and fished, and they swam, and never the two shall meet. But it was fun.
I think it's never the twain shall meet, but
Twain, yes. As I was saying it, I'm like, I'm not saying that right, am I? But no, this is the basement over here. I did have some villagers in here, hence why this is a little bit more cleared out. But I've moved them because I was running out of space. Where are the? There's Fortune. Would you like Unbreaking on it as well?
I would love Unbreaking. What do I owe you for this?
Let me... Oh, why am I going in there? I need the anvil. I mean... Let me think about that for a second. Because at the moment, there's not a whole lot that I am... Let's see. How much is it going to cost me? Boop.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, is there anything that you've been harvesting a lot of as like a side effect of any of your farms, I guess?
I mean, nothing that isn't already like free access.
Yeah, that's the thing, because you've made so much of your stuff available to everyone. How about some of the emeralds from the trades that you have a little bit cheaper?
All right.
If I can give you the stuff and
yeah, like my
and
melon
have you
trade
trade for me. Yeah.
Of course.
Awesome. But no, somebody put chickens in my basement. This didn't exist the other day. They threw all of those in here. And in the little enchanting room. I think they left this sign. I don't know what it means. But it just says Doofy on it. So now the chickens live over here.
Mm-hmm. You've got a lot of them.
I do have a lot of them. Unfortunately, I had to kill some of them. There were just too many. It was becoming untenable. Another pumpkin over here.
They're all over the place upstairs too. I mean, just up on the surface.
Yes. But no, I've got a little fishing pond. I've got some strip mines I've been working on. I can show you one cool thing that I am. It's not over here, is it? No, it's a little farther down. One cool thing that I'm working on. I'm not sure if you have any ideas for how it might be useful. For the moment, it's just strip mining. I'm building out under the islands.
Huh.
So this is what I've done so far. There appears to have been Enderman.
Ain't that just the way?
But yeah, the only real plans I have besides that is I'm gonna try to connect my base to Novin's, because that's Novin's house over there.
Yeah, and somewhere around here is the lower part of my wheat farm.
Oh. Oh, right. Yeah. I don't remember who I was talking to. Somebody said you've got it on several levels
Yeah,
now.
because how farming works is you need a water block at
Mhm.
or just beneath the level of the crops,
Mhm.
but it doesn't have to be a water source block. So if you have
Okay.
one water source block and then you just make farms layered down, then you can
Okay.
go all the way to bedrock with one water source block.
Oh, I could potentially use that at my house. Because I've got a level underneath my farms. But I wasn't using it because I thought I was gonna have to. If I'd have to place source blocks for it. But yeah, if I can just uh have the water pouring down and that'll count.
Mm-hmm.
That's very useful.
Yeah. I've had to learn a lot of things like this since I can't,
Mm-hmm.
use water buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the ice, by the way.
True. Oh, you're
It's been
welcome.
really handy.
Yeah, I am glad to hear it. Let me know if you need any more.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ice farm is relatively quick. Um, and besides note blocks, I don't really have a ton of use for it myself. Uh,
What are you using note blocks for?
I I have a couple ideas for something that I want to for a build that I want to do that'll involve like some form of like redstone contraption that'll play music of some sort. Uh, but it's been hard figuring out like what sort of blocks I want to use with it in order to get the sound that I want. And I the is it the packed ice or the blue ice? I don't remember for sure. It has a really pretty sound. So
I didn't
that's the
realize
general
that.
idea. Hmm?
Nothing. I just didn't realize that. Um, Words. Uh, I think I misparsed what you said.
Oh, I was just saying I like the sound of the note blocks make when you use them with it's either packed ice or blue ice. I don't remember for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's really the only thing I'm going to use it for, and that'll be a finite project.
Yeah. I haven't played an awful lot with redstone myself because I can't
Hmm.
use a lot of the components.
Yep, yep, that would be challenging. Uh, um,
I'd love to see, or I guess hear what you make though.
yeah, yeah, it'll be a little ways
Multimedia
coming. I've got some
experience.
other yeah, yeah. It'll be a little ways coming because I have a I mean, I've got this to formally finish first.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, we were talking what sort of uh exchange uh in terms of the enchanting services.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you don't happen to have any more of those weakness potions, do you?
I might.
Okay. Because I mean, obviously, I wouldn't ask that for the axe. That was no problem. But that is the other thing that would be useful to me. Because I've got a guy in here, and then some others that I've trapped elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Um, thank you for the initial one you gave me. By the way, that's been
I'm
extremely useful.
I'm glad you made use of it.
Yeah. Although now Security Chicken just lives in the boat with this zombie villager, and I can't free the chicken without freeing the zombie villager,
Oh
so I'm not really
no.
sure what I'm going to do about that. Uh, I think she's happy.
She
She's
seems
flapping her wings
fine.
a lot. I think that's excitement. I'm not
Looks like
really sure.
excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, the and when the chick sometimes the chickens that run free range in my basement, they like to splash around in the little pond, and that's always very cute. Trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to ask you about. You've known them a little bit longer than I have. Do you have any thoughts, I guess, on the whole star situation? Did Oz or August fill you in?
With the murder and the wall?
Yeah.
The murder
You know,
wall?
the little the yes, the wall that is used for the wall that is used as an excuse for murder.
Stars didn't tell me about it, actually. Sleep took me over there.
He took you over to the wall, or
Yeah, to the wall, not past it.
okay.
He took me over there, and he told me that there are villagers in there that they're like isolationist and shy, and they have some sort of butterfly cult going on. So
okay.
I mean, even if Stars was letting people be on the wall, I don't think I'd go anyway. I think I would probably be a bit much.
Yeah. Do you believe him?
Why wouldn't I? I believe him.
I mean, the whole like villagers as like having their own developed society, and like
I mean
yours were in a pit for a while is all I'm saying.
I moved them out. He was not super happy about them being in the pit. He speaks villager. He offered to introduce me to my villagers, but we didn't get a chance to actually do that.
Okay. Interesting. Have you... So you think there's something to that?
Yeah, I think it's the truth.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's a bit weird to think about, I guess. It's not... Makes my head hurt.
Why?
I mean, it's... Where I'm from, that's not how it is at all. It's... I mean, the idea of something is happening in the chat.
I've been trying so hard not to corpse. Why did you fall attention to it?
I have.
I was trying. I was doing so well.
I'm sorry.
I was ignoring it studiously, and then you were
yeah.
Hey, let's talk about this thing that you're ignoring, and you're doing a great job at ignoring and staying in character.
I'm sorry, Moth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't handle this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You're very strong. I didn't mean to put that on you.
I don't remember where we were.
I was having a crisis of conscience about villagers.
Okay. I can do this, I think.
Yeah, they're mobs. It's not any different from farming, sheep or cows. Their functions are maybe a little bit more sophisticated, but I can understand having an attachment to them. I'm fond of my chickens.
Wait, but
I speak to them.
Sheep, they just grow their their wool and like they have their meat and they don't like produce things. But think about like librarians. Where are they getting those books from?
I guess. Guess I hadn't.
Just because you don't speak their language doesn't mean they're not intelligent.
Okay. For I'm not I'm still not positive what I think about all of that, but I'll hold off on
And
anything involving the village for right now if you think that it's worth leaving them alone.
were you going to do something with the village?
I'm not sure. I feel like something has to be done in terms of stars, because I would like to go about my day without worrying that my paths are going to be set on fire or that my friends are going to be stabbed.
I mean, yeah, but this, I don't know. Something is up with stars and with sleep, and I think there's been a miscommunication somewhere. But I haven't been able to pin Sleep down to talk to him about it.
Okay. Miscommunication between him and stars, you mean?
And everyone else. I mean, I'm not sure exactly where the miscommunication lies, but it's somewhere in there.
All right. Okay.
I mean, he wouldn't lie to me, but I don't think. I mean, something's up.
Yes, and I mean, I've not wanted to do anything drastic, but all my efforts have of trying to talk to stars and get more of a clear picture of what's going on have. I mean, it's been like going around in circles. It's not been a particularly fruitful line of questioning. But if you think that you might be able to get a more of a complete picture from Sleep, then I will wait on you for that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking that I don't know. Because Sleep said that he and Stars have met. That they're good friends, but Stars says that they've never met Sleep. And I don't know what's going on there. I mean, Sleep said that I mean, he's shy, and he said that Stars was trying to sort of protect his privacy, but like now that a bunch of us have met Sleep, and now that I know that they're friends, you'd think that Stars would let up. But I'm thinking that maybe I don't know, they got it into their head or their programming or something that they need to still keep the secret. So I do think that we'll get more from Sleep than from Stars.
Okay.
About this, I don't know.
All right. If you think that there's a resolution to be found there, I will leave that to you for now. Then.
Yeah.
Just keep me posted, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Okay. Cool. I'm questioning my entire existence right now.
What? Oh, because of the villagers? I don't know.
How is that? How is it not breaking your brain?
I don't know. I already knew that mobs could, I don't know, have feelings and intelligence and stuff. Like, it's not a surprise. I'm sure villagers aren't. I know villagers aren't the only ones.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, look at Novin.
true. Navin, though. Navin's not... Navin doesn't function under typical, like... Navin's...
Yeah, but, like, Navin isn't completely out of the realm of things that I've encountered before.
Uh-huh.
Navin is... I mean, I haven't met anything exactly like Navin before, but I've met things that are...
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like so much of this place is, I don't know. It seems like nothing works the way that it's supposed to, or at least that I'm used to. That I'm used to in terms of what I remember. And I guess...
I mean, look at all of us here. Look at all of us here from different worlds.
Yeah, and like I'm trying to understand, like with Gawain, curse breaking does not compute to me really at all, but I'm trying to learn and understand, because I care about them.
Yeah, they're a really good person. Hi, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, that was to a skeleton, not to you.
I figured.
I mean, I assume what you think you're doing is chopping down my trees.
Yes. If there's an issue with that,
please let me know. That's what they're there for.
But yeah, I guess I just... If I don't know, I think there's just some things I need to figure out then, because if he's right and not just in his specific... Oh, there's a spider following you.
Hey, friend.
If he's right, not just with respect to wherever it is that he came from, but just in general, then like that is a lot of murder and indentured servitude and stuff like that suddenly becomes very, oh, this is kind of bad,
I mean,
and not like, oh, this is we've got the cow farm and the sheep farm and the villager farm,
It's not a farm. I don't know. I'm doing my best. I want to try and make it like better for them, more. I don't know, enrichful. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah, I get what you mean though.
Like, I mean, it would be easier, and probably they would summon iron golems less if I just sort of boxed them up individually, but... I mean, that would be cruel. They should be able to talk to each other. And if that means I have to deal with iron golems sometimes, then fine.
It's worth that to you for them?
I mean, it's the least I can do. They're safe down there. They're protected. I mean, I do need to put more enrichment options down there, but
Mm-hmm.
I
I
mean,
mean,
even just now they have each other,
yeah.
and that's an important thing. It's,
Mm-hmm.
lonely being alone.
Yeah, I feel that. Um, maybe some pets.
Yeah, I could get some pets down there.
Um, you
Think they'd like
could.
chickens?
I I mean, you know what I think about that. I think everyone's day is improved by exposure to chickens. Um,
Yeah, I'll
but
see.
no,
I'll see what I can get down
maybe
there.
some yeah, maybe some furniture, uh little coffee table. I don't know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Uh some you could have some flowers down there. There's not a lot of clay that I've found in this world so far, but you could make some little flower pots.
Oh, that's a really good idea, actually. Yeah, I
Yeah,
should
that could
put
that could
flowers
brighten it
down
up a
there.
little. Yeah. Uh,
I can get some.
I'm gonna
I can get
make
some
another
poppies.
axe.
I know iron golems like poppies, and they like iron golems.
That is true. Um, yeah, I wonder why poppies. I mean, I guess I never really figured that there was a reason, but
I don't know. Maybe they just collectively have a favorite color.
I
I
guess.
I
I
don't know.
guess
Do
so.
poppies like mean something? Do they?
I mean, I don't. Flowers are not my expertise.
I guess I can
Uh,
ask Sleep if like what poppies mean to
yeah,
villagers.
yeah. See what he has to say about that. What? Um.
Hey, sir,
It
what
seems
have
like.
you got in my
Sorry.
boat? I'm not talking to you.
Oh, I mean, I can get in your boat if you want me
Not you.
to. um.
Come on.
It.
I
I
don't
was
like
just
how
gonna.
their noises continue a little after they die.
Yes, that
It's
is unpleasant.
unnerving.
Yeah, not the biggest fan.
Sir, you were saying?
I was. It seems like you trust him. Uh,
Sleep? Yeah.
somewhat implicitly. I guess I was just wondering, uh, what he did to earn that trust. Like, what is it about him that made? Yeah, this guy would not lie to me.
I have. I have a secret. And I don't really want to tell you. I haven't really
Oh, you
told
don't. No, no, you're
anyone
fine.
by choice. But he knew it just looking at me.
Oh, really?
He clocked me immediately, just right out of the gate, and that was a scary moment to realize
Mm-hmm.
that he knew this about me, but he's
Mm-hmm.
never told anyone or treated me any less for it,
Mm-hmm.
and that means a lot to me.
I can appreciate that. And no, your secrets are your own. I would never ask you to
Yeah.
tell me something that you weren't comfortable sharing. That is. Hmm. I've only interacted with Sleep once. I can't say I know him very well.
Yeah? I didn't realize you guys had met.
Yeah, we did Oz ever show you the Acacia Village that they found?
Uh, no, but I might have seen it anyway. I've
It's
seen
out near
an Acacia
the
Village.
yeah, it's out near the jungle.
I don't know about a jungle. The one I saw was like near a desert.
Oh, there's a desert next to the there's a
Oh,
desert
then
on
it may
one
have
side
been
and
the
there's a
same
jungle
one.
on the other. Then, yes, probably. There's a desert, there's a tundra, a jungle, and an acacia biome.
That's a lot happening.
It is a lot happening. I'm not.
But
This
yeah,
place is weird enough. That was like, okay, what?
It was a weird little sort of split into village. There was one villager in a box.
Yep. Sleep did that.
Sleep did that.
Mr. Lover of Villagers.
I mean, hey, at least they're safe in there.
I guess. I mean, at that point, most of the other villagers had had presumably just walked off a cliff into the void. So I suppose protecting them from themselves is a valid argument at that point.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Sleep what the if there was something we could do to get her there, like over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, he's
so I just left
kind
her
of slippery
there
like that.
You know, she's at least protected right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying about the village?
No, I was just saying that's where we met. I'm not sure exactly what he was doing there. But yeah, he showed up, introduced me to... I don't remember what he called her. Did he tell you?
I mean, it looked like... I don't know. I don't actually speak villager, and I don't remember her having, like, a name tag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, she didn't have a name tag, but he had a name. There was also an Ezekiel who apparently died recently. I like when Oz and I went to the village together. There were a few, and apparently there had been more when Oz first found it. So it seems like
not a safe place.
Not a safe place. No, a rather precarious location. Marjorie, that's right.
Marjorie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, my chicken. My chickens have better memory than me.
They just know everything. Maybe I should try listening to them. I forgot you speak chicken.
I mean, we communicate on some level. We do. They're
Wait. You speak chicken and you're, like, weirded out about villagers being morally relevant?
Yes. Chickens don't have... This chicken is not going around saying, I'm going to start a religion. I'm going to have a cult. They're not... They don't sell you things. They're companions, but, like, I also don't feel super bad about, you know... That's life and death, I suppose. You know, it's one thing to say, like, I'm attached to these creatures and I communicate with them. It's another to say, like, you know, it's these creatures are persons enough that, like, harming them is wrong, or that they've got their own, like, society that needs to be respected. I don't know. I just... Yeah, it's... you can love a pet and still not consider it to be like people, you know? Does that make sense? Am I...
I mean, there's also the question of who gets to decide who's people.
Fair enough, I suppose. Which is why I said which is why I'm having the crisis right now, because it is a fair point, possibility. I'm still kind of trying to wrap my mind around it, I guess. Because I mean, there has to be some rubric, right? For...
Does there have to be?
I mean, if like, what would the alternative be? That just everything is people?
No, just that, I don't know, maybe it doesn't follow rules like, or at least not rules we can really see.
Ugh. Yeah, that is... Brain does not like that, but I guess I kind of see your point.
I'd been alive for a while before I ever encountered the idea of people, or that I might be a person.
Really? Just never came up?
Yeah, just never came up.
Interesting. But yeah, that's, for me, that's how I understand things, is figuring out what the rule is, what the, not necessarily having to have everything be completely neat and tidy, but at least being able to see patterns and, this works like
Have
this,
you
and
ever heard,
that makes sense.
Measure was made for man and not man for the measure?
I don't know. I don't think I've heard that. What? It's a saying, I assume?
It means that if your rules don't fit the world as you're actually observing it, then maybe you should rethink your rules and not just try to cram everything into them. We make up rules to have a way to think about the world. They're not a thing that just sort of exist, I guess, platonically, eternally outside our own experiences.
That's fair. That's very wise, Moth.
I'm just repeating some stuff I heard before.
Still, it's very very eloquently put as well. I guess had not really thought to frame it in that way.
It's,
I guess,
a hard thing to remember.
Yeah.
But I try to keep it in mind.
No, I guess it's just kind of, if you don't have something outside of yourself to to fall back on. And then what? It doesn't... It's like... The reference point has to come from somewhere. I can't... Something has to make sense.
Does it?
I mean, I'd kind of like it to.
That's fair.
You know, there's so much of everything right now that does not make sense, and Oz keeps telling me the same thing, you know, that it's, you know, it's just, you know, we'll take it as it comes, and it is, so it's not as important to figure out like why it doesn't seem to be working like it should, because it's what's in front of us.
I'm not saying you shouldn't try to, like, figure out why things are working how they are instead of how you, like, previously experienced them to. Just that you shouldn't just sort of continue to blindly assume that they will continue to work how they used to, even though they're not.
Okay. So just recognizing that there might be more parts of the system, more pieces. It's more complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, there's always more to figure out. You know, it's a big world, plural, I suppose.
Yeah. What was it like where you came from? I mean, you don't have to tell me.
No, I mean, I've been trying to pinpoint that myself. The memories that I have, they don't necessarily seem to fit together the way they're supposed to. And that's, I guess, part of why it's so frustrating not being able to make sense of any of this, because I don't make sense right now. And I don't... It was, from what I remember, there was... It was nice, I think. The memories that I have of growing up, and the people that I remember, but it doesn't match up with the way that my instincts expect things to work.
I know the feeling.
You know, I know that the people that I knew, the people that I remember, they were good people. They were kind, and everybody kind of relied on each other. And that those are the clearest things that I remember. But when I think about that here, it feels wrong and terrifying, and not how anything is supposed to be. And I wish I could understand why I feel like which piece is inaccurate or skewed or incomplete, is they won't fit together properly. And I
kind of like there's, I don't know, two sets of memories, one that you have and one that your body and instincts remember but that you don't.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. The wherever I was telling Gawain whatever it is that's missing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't just feel like, oh, that was a really long time ago, that's far away. It feels like glasses with the wrong prescription, I guess. And instead of bringing things into focus, it just looks more incomprehensible. And I feel like if I could just remember like one piece of that, then everything else would line up, and then I'd be able to then I'd know,
Yeah.
I don't, it's frustrating to feel like I don't understand any of what's going on, or who I am or am supposed to be. I
mean, I think you're Jackdaw and you're supposed to be Jackdaw.
I mean, that's kind of you. It's a little bit difficult trying to figure out what that looks like in practice. How do I want to be? What sort of person is Jackdaw?
I mean, I think you get to choose.
How do you know, though?
I mean,
how do you pick?
You know by doing it. You know by...
And
if you want to, I don't know, be the kind of person who gives people gifts, then you just give people gifts. Or if you want to be the kind of person that, I don't know, kills people, then you kill people. It's not...
And
we can't tell what you're feeling inside. We can just tell, like, what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you pretend hard enough to be a good person, then it's basically like you're a good person. I'm not saying you're a bad person. This generalizes.
No, I get that. I didn't. Yeah, I'm trying, I guess, to decide and then be but the person that it feels most natural to be, what if that person isn't a good person? What if I don't like that person?
I mean, you can't change what's happened in the past, but, like, you can choose over and over and over again to do the right thing and be a good person, and it doesn't I mean, obviously instincts matter. Obviously instincts are like a thing that you have to deal with, but it doesn't if you don't ever give in to them, then it doesn't matter to anyone else what they are, I think. I mean, I think it's hard. It's kind of a hard thing to remember.
Yeah.
But I'm trying.
So what you're saying is you are the person that you choose to be from that point forward?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay. That makes sense, I think. Thank you for listening.
It's
sharing.
nothing. We're friends, right?
I'm it's I'm glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you too.
And not just because you have a excellent tree farm.
The tree farm is just a bonus. I'd let you use the tree
farm
farm if you hated me.
Tree farm is a bonus of friendship.
No, I'm saying it's not even a bonus of friendship, it's just a bonus. I would let you use it even if you hated me.
That's generous.
It's just... I mean, like I told you before, it's not even really a generosity thing, it's just... I'm, I guess, lucky in the sense that in a lot of cases, the most selfless option I could choose and the most selfish option I could choose are the same thing. Like with the villagers.
Yeah.
So I don't even really have to choose. I can justify it any way I want.
It's nice when it works out that way.
Yeah.
I think I should probably be going. I'm a little
to think about.
tired. Yeah.
It was really good talking to you. I'll let you know what I find out from sleep.
Okay. Thank you. No, let's do this again sometime. Maybe less existential crises, more
Oh, that's a mood.
more trees.
More trees, yeah. I mean, I've always got more trees.
But no, I'll see you around, Moth.
Thanks. I'll see you.
Take care.
You too. I really, really, really need to talk to Sleep. Where is he? Why is he never around? Just never. I don't know. I like Jackdaw. She's... I don't know. I feel like there's something more I should be saying, or she should be saying, or something. Something feels like it's not quite happening. But it's fine. We're friends, and it doesn't really matter. You were perceived as how you were presented to others, yeah, that's... both comforting and scary. Because you can choose how you present yourself, but you can't choose who presents you, I guess. You can't choose what other people say. And that didn't really seem like the sort of thing that Jackdaw was worried about. Jackdaw seemed more worried about actual actions, but I don't know. I'm trying really, really hard to be a person. To be a person who is, again, worth keeping around, worth knowing, worth interacting with. And I don't know if I'm succeeding at that. I need to talk to Gawain. Alright. Also, you can't choose how people interpret your presentation for other people's presentation of yourself? Yes, correct. Okay, hi. We're done here. We're done. I didn't have anything more planned for today, and I am tired. So, good night, everyone. I love you guys. Thank you for coming.